My name is Matthew Van Buren, and I am in Team Undecided. About a year after it had come out. When I first moved here to Texas, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was hanging out with some Yu-Gi-Oh! Guys at TSTC. Eventually, Vanguard came out and people were checking it out, and I really liked the game mechanics with the trigger effects, some of the card effects as well. The art looked really cool also, and eventually when I had a falling out with Yu-Gi-Oh! I decided to pick up Vanguard along with everybody else, and since then, I've just been playing the game. So I tend to play two different nations. I play Cuter Sanctuary and Dragon Empire. Those are my two favorites. My absolute favorite clan is Kagero, more specifically, Overlord the clan. So if I went back in time, my favorites for G Premium, technically this wouldn't have been whenever there was a different format, but my favorite deck to play back from G was Hand Trap Kagero, Hand Trap Overlord. That was my personal favorite. V, I skipped V. I went on hiatus for a little bit, basically skipped almost all of V, skipped all of the good Overlord with V. I was watching it and I was getting really mad jealous, and I was like, I have to get back into it, but I missed V completely up until new Standard had come out. And now with Standard, like I said, two nations, Cuter Sanctuary, Dragon Empire. Dragon Empire, currently, my favorite that I like to play is Caudy Blaze. And my second for Cuter Sanctuary is Youth Burke. Okay, so I have a really good story for this one. Okay. For anybody who has played Vanguard in Texas, some of you might have actually heard this story. I still go to regionals and it's still considered legend, right? In 2016 Team League, top 8 semifinals, I'm sitting in seat B. As soon as the game starts, stand up the Vanguard. I'm at grade 0, but my opponent is at grade 2. The story behind this is that the judges did a judge shuffle, and because my opponent was so used to having his Forerunner on the very bottom of his deck, he just placed the bottom card of his deck to the field without checking it. As soon as the card flipped up, you could have heard a pin drop. The entire table stops where it's at. The head judge was looming over our table at the time. Mind you, this is semifinals. This is the round right before finals. The head judge looks down at that card and says, that is an automatic game loss. I just won my semifinal match in Team League without playing. Favorite Vanguard story. Like I said, legendary. We still played though. We still played. I still beat him, but honestly, I think his spirits were dampened by that, by the point. My first Vanguard deck, so I think this is kind of hard to decide, because I had a Vanguard deck right whenever I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was playing it around a little bit, but it didn't really get anywhere. It was a really janky Overlord Kagero deck that had like 12 grade 3s, and everybody was looking at it kind of weird, like, why do you run it like that? I don't know, maybe I'm just not playing the game right. And then I figured it out. And I came back to play the game after I quit Yu-Gi-Oh! With Dark Irregulars Bladewing Reiji. That I think technically is my first deck. Bladewing Reiji was my first deck solidly coming into the game, committing to the game. Character? Franchise? There's a franchise? There's an anime? No way. No, I knew that there was an anime. I don't watch the anime, honestly. I do know about Kai. I do know about Kai. I've seen some like videos of Kai. He seems pretty cool. Plus, he runs Overlord. So of course. I hope to be able to attend as many regionals and as many high ranked tournaments as possible. I know that there's the Nexus Championship in Houston. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the regional that we have in Houston in November. I'm looking forward to it all. Hope to have a lot of fun. Hope to win some big games, make good friends. That's it. So for that regional that I was talking about in 2016, my team won that tournament. We got our free invite to nationals in California. They flew us out there. We placed fifth in our nationals. We were the unfortunate runners up to the top four here. But that's probably my highest accomplishment and my greatest honor. I'd like to see people, actually, I have been seeing people try out different things. I unfortunately can't try different things because I don't visit here as often. But yeah, some people are trying different decks that, aren't so meta. They're kind of playing with it, at least here in the community. I know some people are pretty hard in playing the meta, but I'd like to see people try to experiment with some decks and such like that. Like me and Cotty Blaze. Nobody likes Cotty Blaze, but I like it. No. GG's.